Our Lamy line, please transfer at this terminal. The doors on the right side will open. Thank you.
У нас у соседей отдельная комната.